Okay, I am sure that this is on. I'm not sure how I feel about this being so close. um, but yeah, hi, hello, how are you? I don't know why I get so nervous talking. Anyways, hi, I'm here today. I'm going to read from this. And we're outside because I needed some outside time. Yeah. I want to show you the clouds because today I almost like 3 hours ago. And there's times that like this is not a good moment to be doing this because it's like usually when I'm dropping off my son. But I see the sky and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I want to show them right now. But it's cloudy today and it is chilly, but I have learned about myself that I'd rather be chilly than hot. Yeah, if I'm hot, like it's so disorienting to me. Like I become swollen, like anyway, so I'd rather be chilly. I'd rather be on the cold side than on the warm side. I have learned about myself, or realized as of right now, April 2025. Okay, let me show you the clouds. How can I do this? It's very cloudy, but there's like these little bursts of color. Hold on, let me do it like this. So that way, I'm trying to make sure I don't show my neighbor's information. Here we go. Oh, okay. Make sure I don't show anything here. Oop, okay. Just in case I need to. Can you see that? I know it's cloudy, but I think that it's so pretty. The peaks of blue coming out. Like there's a lighter portion below. Anyway. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to read from this. This is for my practice. Where are we at? We are at... Oh, we were at the Magpie Repaying Kindness, weren't we? I believe so. I don't think we read that one because we had just read about the millstone. Okay, so the vocabulary. Look at this art. I do like the art in here. Can you see it? I like it. Okay. So the words that we will be saying in this, or that I am. Unhe. Okay. Kapta, to repay. Kachi, a magpie. San Nomo Maur, a village across a mountain. Kil, a street. Bem, a snake. Mari, counter noun for animals. Japamokta. Yeah, to prey on. Which is interesting because it has mokta, which is to eat, right? So I think it's like, anyway. Dokta, to help. Hual, a bow. Solta, to shoot. Gurigon, naso. After that. Jun, an owner. Sumi mak, hold on. Sumi makira, to be hard to breathe. Ne, my. Nampion, a husband. Manyak, if. Yoldu, oh, Yoldoshi, Yoldoshi, 12 o'clock. Yoldoshi, 12 o'clock. Jone, before. Jol, a temple. Jong, a bell. Sepon, 3 times. Ulida, to ring. Saliochura, to spare one's life. Gipunpan, to be late into the night. Bir hilida, to bleed. Mutta, to bury, be stained with. All right. Nhe kapun gachi. the magpie that repaid kindness. Okay. Yetnal yetnare, once upon a time. Yetnal yetnare, han jongaki san nomu 마을에 가고 있었습니다. 가는 길에 큰 뱀 한 마리가 까치를 잡아먹으려고 나무에 올라가는 꽃을 보았습니다. 종각이 까치를 도우려고 뱀을 활로. Oh, they've got other things in here. I forgot. I think of words that I know how to say this so that I can think. Sangshit. Don't I? Doesn't also, if it's with a noun, become Follow. If I'm saying this wrong, I apologize. What's a sangshit that I know that I can think of right now? Oh, so not necessarily, but it's with wall. I think it's gonna be schwa. Schwasol? I apologize if that's wrong. I need to look that up after I'm done. schwasol 죽였습니다. 그리고 나서 종각이 아직 산 손에 있는데 밤이 되고 말았습니다. 종각은 산 속에서 집을 하나 찾아서 들어갔습니다. 집주인은 한 여자였습니다. 종각은 너무 피곤해서 밥을 먹고 바로 잠이 들었습니다. 자라가, hold on, it feels like a bug's biting me. Okay, where was I at? Oh yes, 자라가 숨이 막혀서 일어나 보자큰 뱀이 종각의 몸을 감고 있었습니다. 내가 화를 쏴서 죽은 그 뱀이 내 남편이다. 내가 내 남편을 죽였으니라. No, okay. 죽였으니라로 너를 죽여야겠다. 하지만 만약 12시가 되기 전에 산속 절에 있는 종기 3번 울리면 너를 살려 주겠다. Thank you for being here. 큰 뱀이 말했습니다. 그때는 아주 깊은 밤이라 산속에 아무도 없었고 12시 오케이 12시까지 시간이 얼마 남지 않았습니다. 정각은 자신이 죽을 것이라고 생각했습니다. 그래. 전기 3번 울렸습니다. 뱀이 정각을 불어주었습니다. 다음에 날 아침, the next morning. 다음 날 아침 절에 가 보니 까치가 머리에 비를 흘리며 죽이 있고 전개로 비가 묻어 있었습니다. 정각은 까치를 잘 물어 주었습니다. Okay, I'm going to start reading here in a second. But I want to, let me say it after this. Okay. So once upon a time, a young man was going to a village that was across the mountain. As he traveled, he saw a big snake climbing up a tree to prey on a magpie. To help the magpie, the young man shot an arrow and killed the snake. After that, it became nighttime, but the young man was still in the mountain. He found a house on the mountain and decided to go in. The owner of the house was a woman. The young man fell asleep right after eating dinner because he was so tired. He woke up finding it hard to breathe and discovered a big snake coiled around his body. The snake you shot an arrow at and killed was my husband. You killed my husband, so I am going to kill you. Only if the bell at the temple on the mountain rings 3 times before midnight will I let you go, said the big snake. It was then already very late at night. There was no one on the mountain, and there was not much time left before midnight. The young man thought he was going to die. Then the bell rang 3 times, and so the snake let him go. The next morning, the man went up to the temple and found the magpie from the day before dead, with blood on his head. There was also blood on the bell. The young man carefully buried the magpie. Was that you? Hi. What are you doing? Sorry, there's a robin. That is you. Why are you being noisy? You can go have the sunflowers. I'm not going to say anything, so I put them there. Okay. Sorry. There's a sunflower seed. Like I have a bird feeder out here. It was staring at me like I might have a problem, but I don't have a problem. Okay. All right. Yeah. Wow, that's kind of sad, isn't it? Okay, so it says cultural notes. From the old days, Ekachi was believed to bring good luck. Proverbs involving magpies include, when a magpie cries in the morning, a pleasant guest will arrive. When a magpie cries in the morning, something good happens. When it cries in the evening, something bad happens. Unlike magpies, crows were believed to be ominous animals. All right. Okay, and then I'm going to read this next one, and that will be the last. Oh, you guys, I'm graduating with the stories. Oh no, is this what it's always going to be? Okay, I will come, you guys. The next one is 1, 2, 3 pages long. Should I not skip it and go ahead and do it right now? What time is it? Okay, anywho, really quickly, I wanted to say that, although, like, because, well, in Korean, like writing Korean is different than speaking Korean, the spoken Korean, the words that you will use sometimes, not all the time. But I have found that because it's slower and I have to like concentrate, it helps me be like, oh, it helps me understand. And I think it helps my pronunciation, which is sometimes something that I can be conscientious about. Self-conscious, that's the right word. Self-conscious about. Um, and so yeah, it's like if I could have, yeah, I was just thinking if I could have cue cards, like, you know, like so that I don't freak out in trying to remember, like when I'm speaking it, you know, a cue card come up and then I read it. So that way, because I feel fine reading it. Obviously, sometimes I have problems, right? But I mean, yeah. Anyway. Okay. I'm going to do this. All right. So the vocabulary. Gurangi, a rat snake. Sonpi, a scholar. Jingoropta, to be gross. Gusok, a corner. Jame, sisters. Gukyong, a sightseeing trip. Gukguk jirira, to poke. Gukguk. Nunmol, tears. Eye water. I like it. Gayopta, to be pitiful. Ooh. Takachura, to wipe away. Gyolhonhago shipta, to want to marry. Akungi, a fireplace. Oh, yeah, okay, sorry. Harok, an approval, permission. Ot, clothes. Charyo ita, to dress up well. Mochida, to be cool. Oh, bega opura. Sorry, bega apura. Apura, to feel envious. It literally means to have a stomach ache, but it also has a meaning of feeling envious as an idiom. To feel envious is what's going to be used in the folktale. Kwago, Shihom, a civil service exam. Homur, a snake skin. Biran, silk. Okjiro, to be against one's will. Gamagui, a crow. Bole, a bug. I'm getting distracted by the music playing, sorry. Oh yeah, I know this. Okay. Metwechi, a bear. Ballet, laundry. Oh, chokarak, chopsticks. Noru, jota, to row. All right, let's go. Let's get cozy. Oh my gosh, I can do this. Okay. Kurangi Sonpi, the rat snake scholar. Yetna yetnare. Han yochaga aidoru. Na ninte. Gu adun. Yeah, aduren. Sarami 아니라 그런기였습니다. 그 여자는 그런기가 너무 징그러워서 방에서 키우지 못했습니다. 대신 그런기를 부엌 구석에서 키우고 망태기를 덮어 놓았습니다. 그런기는 망태기 안에 누워 있다가 밥을 먹을 시간이 되면 밥을 먹어 다시 망태기 안으로 들어갔습니다. 그 여자의 이웃집에는 이웃집에는 새 자마가 살았습니다. 어느 날 새 딸들이 그런기를 구경하러 그 여자의 집에 놀러 왔습니다. 첫째 딸이 그런기를 보고 아이고 징그러워 하면서 막대기로 그런기에 번쩍 눈을 끗끗 찔렀습니다. 그다음 둘째 딸이 그런기를 보고 아이고 더러워 하면서 막대기로 그런기에 어느 쪽 눈을 뚝. No, it's good. Have I been saying T? Okay, anyways, good. 찔렀습니다. I don't know how I was saying that, and I apologize. 찔렀습니다. Okay. 그런기에 눈에서 눈물이 흘렀습니다. 셋째 딸이 웃고 있는 그런기를 보고 불쌍하다, 가엾다 하면서 옷으로 그런기에 눈물을 닦게 주었습니다. 그러고 나서 그런기가 자기 어머니에게 이웃집 셋째 딸과 결혼하게 해 주세요. 라고 말했습니다. 어머니가 깜짝 놀라서 말도 안 되는 소리 하지 마라. 누가 그런기와 결혼하고 싶어 하겠니? 하고 말했습니다. 하지만 그런기는 계속 셋째 딸과 결혼하게 해달라고 말했습니다. 가서 말이라도 한 번 해 보세요. 안 그러면 저 거기에 들어가서 다시는 안 나올 거예요. 끄랑기 어머니는 할 수 없이 이웃집에 찾아가서 옆집 딸들의 어머니에게 끄랑기 아들이 딸과 결혼하고 싶어 한다고 말했습니다. 옆집 옆집 딸들의 어머니는 화를 냈습니다. 하지만 끄랑기 어머니는 딸들에게 한 번 물어나 보자고 애원했습니다. 첫째 딸에게 끄랑기와 결혼하겠냐고 물어보니까 첫째 딸이 아이고 누가 그 징그러운 것과 결혼을 해요 하고 화를 냈습니다. 둘째 딸에게 끄랑기와 결혼하겠냐고 결혼하겠냐고 물어보니까 둘째 딸이 아이고 누가 그 더러운 것과 결혼을 해요 하고 화를 냈습니다. 마지막으로 셋째 딸에게 끄랑기와 결혼하겠냐고 물어보니까 어머니만 허락해 주시면 결혼하겠습니다. 라고 했습니다. 그래서 끄랑기와 셋째 딸은 결혼을 하게 되었습니다. 결혼을 하는 날 끄랑기는 옷을 잘 차려 입고 결혼을 했습니다. 결혼식을 마치고 밤이 되자 끄랑기는 뜨거운 물에 목욕을 한 다음 밤 호물을 뱀 호물을 보고 아주 잘생기고 멋진 선비가 되었습니다. 이웃집 어머니는 셋째 딸을 끄랑기와 결혼시켜서 슬퍼했지만 다음 날 아침 다음 날 아침 아주 생긴 꾸렁이 선비를 보고 아주 놀라고 좋아했습니다. 첫째 딸과 둘째 딸은 꾸렁이 선비를 셋째 딸에게 빼앗 빼앗고서 아주 배가 아팠습니다. 배가 아팠습니다. 꾸렁이 선비와 셋째 딸은 행복하게 잘 살았습니다. 그러던 어느 날 꾸렁이 선비는 과거 시험을 보러 가게 되었습니다. 과거 시험을 보러 가기 전날 저녁에 꾸렁이 선비는 자기가 벗고 나왔던 호물을 셋째 딸에게 주면서 말했습니다. 이 호물을 아무한테도 보이지 말고 잘 가지고 있으세요. 이것이 없으면 제가 돌아올 수 없습니다. 셋째 딸은 알았다고 했습니다. 꾸렁이 선비는 다음날 아침 일찍 과거시 호물 보러 떠났습니다. 셋째 딸은 호물을 비란 주머니에 넣어서 옷에 매달고 다녔습니다. 어느 날 어니들이 와서 비란 주머니에 무엇이 있는지 보여 달라고 했습니다. 셋째 딸은 보여 보여 주고 싶지 않다고 했지만 언니들이 억지로 빼앗아서 열어보고 아이고 징그럽고 더러워. 이런 걸 왜 가지고 다니니? 하며 호물을 불 속에 던져 버렸습니다. 호물은 흘랑타 버렸습니다. 그래서 꾸렁이 선비는 돌아오지 않았습니다. 한 달이 지나고 두 달이 지나도 한 해가 가고 두 해가 가로 돌아오지 않았습니다. 그래서 셋째 딸은 그랑기 선비를 찾으러 갔습니다. 계속 걷다가 까마귀 떼를 만났습니다. 까마귀 들어. No. Yeah, I was right. 까마귀 들아. 그랑기 선비님을 보았니? 셋째 딸이 물었습니다. 여기 있는 벌레들을 윗물에 씻고 아랫물에. There's a lot of words I've never seen in my life. I'm so sorry this is going long. I have one more page to go. Oh, I shouldn't have done this one. 씻고 새하얗게 만들어 주면. Maybe I think it's a good story though. 알려주지. 까마귀 떼들이 말했습니다. 그래서 셋째 딸은 벌레들을 윗물에 씻고 아랫물에 씻고 새하얗게 만들어 주었습니다. 그랬더니 까마귀들이 저기로 가서 멧돼지한테 물어보면 알게 될 거야 라고 했습니다. 그래서 셋째 딸은 또 계속 걷다가 멧돼지를 만났습니다. 멧돼지야, 그랑기 선비님을 보았니? 그랑기 선비님을 보았니? 셋째 딸이 물었습니다. 여기 있는 칡뿌리를 깨서 흙을 깨끗하게 털고 껍질을 벗겨주면 알려주지. Okay, last page. 멧돼지가 말했습니다. 그래서 셋째 딸은 칡뿌리를 깨서 흙을 깨끗하게 달고 껍질을 벗겨 주었습니다. 그랬더니 멧돼지가 저기로 가서 빨래해는 할머니한테 물어보면 알게 될 거야 라고 했습니다. 그래서 셋째 딸은 또 계속 걷다가 빨래하는 할머니를 만났습니다. 할머니, 그런기 선비님을 보셔, 보셨나요? 셋째 딸이 물었습니다. 여기 있는 검은 빨래를 하얗게 하고 하고 하얀 빨래는 곰에게 빨아서 막을 물에 헹구고 보송보송하게 말려주면 알려주지. 할머니가 말했습니다. 그래서 셋째 딸은 검은 빨래를 하얗게 빨고 하얀 빨래는 검게 빨아서 막은 물에 헹구고 보송보송하게 말려 주었습니다. 그랬더니 할머니가 밥그릇 I think that's right. Okay, 밥그릇 뚜껑과 젓가락 okay, 젓가락 okay, 젓가락 하나를 주면서 이 밥그릇 뚜껑을 따고 이 젓가락 위로 너를 좋아가면 구렁이 선비가 사는 집을 찾을 수 있지 라고 했습니다. 셋째 딸은 밥그릇 뚜껑을 따고 젓가락 위로 너를 줘어. 구렁이 선비의 집에 도착했습니다. 도착하지 이미 밤이 되었습니다. 구렁이 선비는 딸을 보며 딸도 받고 별도 받근데 내 마음이 왜 외롭누나 내 아내도 저 딸을 보고 있을까 하고 노래를 하고 있었습니다. 셋째 딸도 노래를 불었습니다. 딸도 받고 별도 받근데 내 몸이 피곤하구나. 내 남편도 저 딸을 보고 있을까? 구렁이 선비가 그 노래를 듣고 뛰어나와서 셋째 딸을 껴안았습니다. 셋째 딸과 구렁이 선비는 행복하게 살았습니다. Oh, okay, thank you for your patience. Okay, let me read this. Okay. The Rat Snake Scholar. Once upon a time, a woman gave birth to a son, but her son was a rat snake rather than a human. The woman could not stand to raise the rat snake with her in her room because it was too disgusting, so she raised him in the kitchen corner, covering him with a net bag. The rat snake lay in the net bag and would come out to eat rice when it was time to eat. He would then go back to his net bag. There were 3 sisters who lived next to the woman and the rat snake. One day, the 3 daughters visited the woman's house to see the rat snake. The first daughter looked at the rat snake, poked at his left eye with a stick, and said, "Oh, it's so gross." Then the second daughter looked at the rat snake, poked at his right eye with a stick, and said, "Oh, it's so dirty." Tears fell from the rat snake's eyes. The third daughter saw the rat snake crying, wiped away his tears with a cloth, and said, "You pitiful and poor thing." After this, the rat snake said to his mother, "Please let me marry the third daughter." The mother was surprised and said, "Don't talk such nonsense. Who'd want to marry a rat snake?" However, the rat snake kept begging his mother to let him marry the third daughter. "Please go and just ask once. If you don't, I will go into the fireplace and never come out again." His mother obliged. She went to the neighbor's house and said to the girl's mother that her rat snake son wanted to marry one of her daughters. The girl's mother became angry. However, the rat snake's mother begged her just to ask the daughters and give him a chance. When she asked the rat snake to marry the when she asked the first daughter to marry the rat snake, the first daughter got angry and said, "Oh, who'd want to marry that gross thing?" When she asked the second daughter to marry the rat snake, the second daughter became angry too and said, "Oh, who would want to marry that dirty thing? That dirty thing." Last, when she asked the third daughter to marry the rat snake, she answered saying, "If my mother will allow it, I would marry him." Therefore, the rat snake and the third daughter agreed to get married. On the wedding day, the rat snake got dressed up for the marriage. Then that night, after the wedding ceremony, he took a bath in hot water. As he slipped into the water, he slipped out of his snakeskin and became a very handsome and cool scholar. The mother in the neighboring house had been sad because her third daughter had married a rat snake. However, when she saw this very handsome scholar the next morning, she was very surprised and happy. The first daughter and second daughter felt envious because they lost the chance to be with the scholar. The scholar and third daughter lived happily together. Then one day, the scholar was preparing to take the civil service exam. On the evening before going to take the civil service exam, he gave his wife the snakeskin he had slipped out of and said, "Do not show the snakeskin to anyone, and keep good care of it. I cannot come back without it." The third daughter agreed that she would do this. The scholar left early the next morning to take the civil service exam. The third daughter put the snakeskin in a silk pocket and hung it on her clothes. One day, her older sisters came and told her to show them what was in her silk pocket. The third daughter said she did not want to show them, but her older sisters took the pocket against her will and opened it, saying, "Oh, it's so gross and dirty. Why are you carrying this kind of thing? Why are you carrying this kind of thing?" They threw the skin into the fire, and it was completely burned. Thus, the scholar did not come back. He did not come back after 1 month, or 2 months, and even after 1 or 2 years. The third daughter went to find the scholar. As she was walking, she met a flock of crows. "Crows, did you see the rat snake scholar?" the third daughter asked. The flock of crows responded, "Well, we'll let you know if you wash these bugs in the water of the upper stream and then in the water of the lower stream to make them snowy white." So the third daughter washed the bugs in the water of the upper stream and then in the water of the lower stream and made them snowy white. Then the crow said, "Go over there and ask the boar, and then you will see." Thus, continuing on her walk, the third daughter met a boar. "Boar, did you see the rat snake scholar?" the third daughter asked. "I'll let you know if you lift this kudzu root, clean the earth away from it, and peel it." The third daughter lifted the kudzu root, cleaned the earth away from it, and peeled it. Then the boar said, "Go over there and ask that old woman who is doing the laundry, then you will see." As she continued walking, the third daughter met an old woman who was doing the laundry. "Grandmother, did you see the rat snake scholar?" the third daughter asked. "I'll let you know if you wash this black laundry until it's white, then wash this white laundry until it is black, and then rinse the laundry with clear water and dry it to make it fluffy." The third daughter washed the black laundry until it was white, then washed the white laundry until it was black, and then rinsed it with clear water and dried it to make it fluffy. Then the old woman gave her the lid of a rice bowl and a pair of chopsticks and said, "If you ride down the river on this lid and row with these chopsticks, then you can find the house where the rat snake scholar lives." The third daughter rode on the lid of the rice bowl and rode with the chopsticks and arrived at the rat snake scholar's house. It was already nighttime when she got there. The rat snake scholar was looking at the moon and singing, "The moon is bright and the stars are bright too, but I feel lonely. Is my wife looking at the moon too?" The third daughter then sang, The moon is bright and the stars are bright too, but I feel tired. Is my husband looking at the moon too? The rat snake scholar heard the song, ran out, and hugged the third daughter. The third daughter and the rat snake scholar lived happily ever after. Isn't that a really sweet story? It's very pretty. Anyway, okay. Thank you so much for spending time with me. I appreciate it. I apologize, this is really long. So thank you for your patience with me and for your attention. Have a good day, night, evening, morning.